Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Look, we are back to winter here in South Africa. We are back to winter. I had my jersey on. It's cold, and I said it's going to rain, but no rain, just wind and coldness. But it's okay. We are waiting for the rain, and we are waiting for summer, just as you are waiting for your autumn and your winter. My beautiful friend in Cheyenne, Wyoming, she said they had their first snow yesterday, but it was so little that it melted again. So wow, our seasons is changing, and one of these days in the middle of winter, you are longing for summer. And in December and January is the hottest time in South Africa. We are longing for the winter. Not really me. I'm always cold, so I prefer the warmness. So I love that. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling today? Oh, I am so excited. Today we talk about education, but in education, particularly long life learning. So that was one of my highlights. I was a training manager for a very long time in a big bank institute. For me, I love to do the material. I love to think of different ways to make the training so compelling and so fun that the staff members don't want to leave the training, because ultimately they must make sure they have all the knowledge so that they can train our corporate clients, or my previous employers' corporate clients, to do the complicated systems and processes on their side. I love training. I love to read books. I try to read 4 books a month. So my target is 12 books for the year, and my year starts on the 20th of June till the 19th of June next year. So I am at book 9 already, and I do special. My special is why I'm reading it. I'm making notes, and then I will go back to the book and go back to book just where the notes is, and then I will summarize the book. So I enjoy that very much. So what is long life learning for you? What does it mean for you? So I've got beautiful guests. Oh, I cannot wait to introduce them to you. A youngster that is changing the world. A beautiful lady that I fondly said it's my finance guru in our beautiful Diamond Beauty group. She's got a world of knowledge, and she is beautiful and very smart, very smart. So I am truly excited, and I see the Diamond Beauties are here as well. I am going to say hello to them in a few minutes. I'm inviting you to have 3 deep breaths with me before I will be playing the video of E360 TV and then bring in my beautiful guest. Are you ready to take 3 breaths? First one in, out. Another one in, out. Last one. Oh, 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 I cannot wait. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, my beautiful guests. Hello, my beautiful Amanda. Hello, beautiful Sam. How are you today?
I am great. I am great. How are you, Amanda?
I am awesome today. Thank you.
Oh, wow. And Sam, you didn't even know. Amanda went and fed something at the back. And I just got back because I wanted to go and see if I can find you. And I got back, but it was the funniest thing. I just saw Amanda appear through the wall. It was so funny. She was like, what was that story again? What I said to you, Amanda?
Harry Potter coming through
Harry
the wall.
Potter. She was Harry Potter. And
Wow.
my own eyes, I saw it. I saw it. I promise you, Sam, I saw it. So I've got beautiful ladies from the Diamond Beauties already here. Let me just quickly say, bring them and so that they can say hello. And then my beautiful Amanda and Sam, I will be allowing you to introduce yourself in a minute. I just wanted to tell the ladies and gentlemen that beautiful Caroline cannot be here. She has to go to work, or she is busy working at the moment, and she was really disappointed that she could not be here. And I said, "No, my beautiful one, you know the reason why you are going to work, and the reason is so beautiful because it's all regarding a family." I said, can you make a video of your beautiful children books that you have written and illustrated? And so I'm going to quickly read something and then have a video, and then the three of us can have a beautiful discussion. Is that okay with you?
That's good.
Thank you. So here we've got up there. And Jana, yeah, hope you are well. Thank you, my beautiful lady. And then we've got Giovanna. Hello, beautiful Sanet and everyone. Then I've got Kathy, and she said, hi, everyone. And then I have Caroline. She said, hello. Thank you, my beautiful ladies, for giving us some love. So let me quickly read Carol's bio. If you can give me 1 minute, let me get up. Carol Brown is a very dependent driven creator. She has taken what life has given her and let it turn into the drive to reach her passion and goals. Carol is very active in her community. She also has grown online, putting her personal skills to help charities businesses to run at optimal level. She has been part of the organizations that have uh, bought off out of her talents for productions and organization skills, behind the scenes tasks to many online interviews shows that help run smoothly. The ability to create tasks, let me just go a little bit down, sorry, tasks done our time in a timely manner is for her to shine above the rest. She is an amazing individual. She was also have done two children books, and she did all her own illustration. So I'm truly proud of her. She is part of the Diamond Beauties for almost 2 years. So I just want to say thank you to her. So, my beautiful Amanda and Sam, here is the video of Caroline.
Hello, everyone. My name is Caroline Brown, and I'm coming live to you from Toronto, Canada. And I want to tell you why I created the children's book. And I want children to understand that they can be the change. They can understand the change. And when they lose a tooth, you can tell them that a new one is going to grow. So the concept of my book was teaching children all about change. It is Harriet the Turtle in the Woods. And it was a little turtle that was going through the woods because she was missing her shell. But in reality, she really wasn't missing her shell. Her skin was changing. Her shell was changing. It was shedding. It was shedding a new layer for a new piece of shell. So that's what inspired me. And I want children to use their imagination and what it is that they can create through their mind. So be the change is what I want children to understand. That when our hair, gets long, we cut it, it's short, but then it'll grow again. So that's why I created the children's book. Plus I have a like-minded mind, and I love to paint. I create the paintings. Every painting in this book is my illustration, in my writing of the story. Have a great day. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.
Wow, amazing. My beautiful Amanda, first of all, what do you think about Carol's beautiful book? And then when you finish with that, please can you introduce yourself to us? I would love to hear. And then after you, we will go over to Sam. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. And Caroline's book sounds beautiful, looks beautiful. And I love her mission and her passion for teaching children that you can be the change, and be all that you can be and be you, right? That's amazing. So I love that. Yes. So I'm so happy to be here with you, Sanet and Sam. My name is Amanda Burton, and I am coming to you live from Boston, Massachusetts, and actually a little town just north of Boston, Massachusetts, on the coast. I love the ocean. I love the mountains as well, but I love the ocean. And so I am so home here. I am a holistic leadership coach and wealth mindset mentor. I work with individuals, in particular women, but men as well, to develop the leader within them, to lead from the inside out, so that they can achieve their dreams and their goals with passion, purpose, and profits. And I'm very specific about the dreams piece because we all deserve to live our dreams, just like that little turtle going across the forest floor, right? Living their dreams and being themselves and being the change, right? So I want everyone to have that in their lives. And so, yes, I'm so pleased to be here. So pleased to be with you and with Sam, and so excited to learn more about you, Sam, as well.
Oh, thank you, my beautiful Amanda. Please, Sam, over to you.
Yes. So first off, I love her book, Caroline. That is such amazing. As Amanda said, the mission is so powerful. When she talked about the turtle who was shedding. I think that's so powerful because we as humans we shed as well. We grow and then we learn from experiences, and so we're oftentimes shedding. And so I thought that was really powerful how she used that. My name is Sam Johnson. I'm coming to you from North Carolina, but I am from Philadelphia. I'm here in college. That's why I'm all the way here in North Carolina, but I am from Philadelphia. I am a senior, and I get so excited because I cannot wait to get out of here and graduate. I am super excited to graduate. I graduate next year in May 2024. So I am super excited. My major is sports management with a minor in civic responsibility and social innovation. And I am a business owner. So, yes, I've started running my company since junior year of college, and it has been tough. Being a college student is not easy, but basically what we do, we call ourselves Represent, and we help companies represent yourselves to the world. So whether you're looking for marketing strategies or business plans, or maybe you're looking for a promo video that would catch the eye of clientele, or maybe you're looking for logo design or website design, we help with all of that. We are trying to help people get the clientele that they need. That is very difficult, especially for small businesses. You start off and you're like, okay, where do I go from here? I need clientele. I need that money. How do I get that? And so we're a resource/tool that helps you to get to where you want to be in the next 2 or 3 years. So that's a little bit about me.
Wow. Sam, I'm going to tell them a little bit later about you as well regarding the video. So, but we will do that a little bit later. Thank you, my beautiful Sam. You are an amazing young man. And I'm Amanda. I met Sam on the 8th of January, 2022 with his beautiful mom. And I gave him a hug. and I could not believe I now seeing you. Well, I have seen you quite a few times now on Messenger, but you're on my show. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Sam?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy to think about.
Wow, amazing. So, Amanda, you actually brought something up that I actually have put in the notes here on top so that I can tell you about it. So, let me just go up.
Yeah.
First of all, I wanted you to, I've done this quote to say, learning every day something new, discover your power and wisdom, your magnificence, sorry, through lifelong learning. I don't know what is happening to me, but my tongue is like going at the wrong speed today. I don't know what to take. Okay, so let me just bring up what I wanted to bring up. So you actually, this was on in your bio,
Mm.
uh, leadership and business and money mindset mentor. But you said something else just now, and I said, wow, I think I love that. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it that new part coming from our? You attended last week the course on you elevate yourself. You with your elevated pitch. I'm sure that comes from there because I was like, okay, I love that. I love that.
Yes, you are right. That the elevator pitch that workshop you gave was so wonderful, and you caught me, I guess, because I have evolved. I have changed, just like that turtle already, right? And the words basically mean the same thing that you just put up. But yes, I'm a leadership coach, and a wealth mindset mentor. And so what's the difference between wealth and money, right? I think money mindset is something very important as well. But when I think of wealth, I think of wealth as being the whole pie, right? And money is one little piece of that pie, right? And we need money in order to accentuate and to have the opportunities for some of the other pieces in that wealth pie. So it's very important, but it's only one piece of the wealth. So that's one reason why I think I have go over to the wealth mindset too.
And I must just give you a compliment because you just, when we started off, you just said it. It's like you have practiced it already. So I'm very proud of you. And you are invited to my special event, Love Illuminated 4 on Money Does Matter. That is the theme, Sam. But Sam, do you know how many people I've asked to come to the show? Because I can invite 15 to 16 people to the show.
Mhm.
And we're only going to be four. It's going to be Amanda and Tammy, and then it will be Ted and Michael because people said they don't want to talk about money. So, Amanda, I don't know if you, and I know it's also part of education. Why is it so difficult for people to talk about money?
I think we have a fear of money. I think I had a fear of money for a long time, right? We don't talk about money. Um, I remember when I was had just left university and got my first job, and I was very proud uh, of um, of myself for getting a job and for having a salary now. Growing up, my family never had much money. We were well taken care of, but never had much money, and it was always I always overheard my parents arguing about money. And so when I graduated out of university and got my first job, I was so proud of the fact that now I had a salary. And so I told my parents that I had a salary, and I told them exactly how much I made. And I remember my grandmother learning that I had told my parents how much I made for my salary. And she said to me, Amanda, you never tell anyone how much you make,
Mhm.
including your parents. And she was telling me that out of her heart, and wanting to protect me from anyone taking advantage of me, because I now had
Mm.
a consistent salary that was more than my parents had made when I was there, right? But that's always set with me, right? And I think it's part of, just we're programmed not to talk about money. And then we become fearful of money because we've been told not to talk about it. And I think the more that we can, what I truly believe now is the more that we talk about money and develop an a confidence around money, and are more able to openly speak about money, the more it can flow to us because we are not fearful of it anymore.
Yes.
So maybe that's one reason why people don't want to talk about it. And we are going to encourage people to talk about it more, and to talk about it in a very open and vulnerable and way, and supportive. And we are all supporting each other in this journey of money.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that's why we're also going to have a masterclass the second last Monday of the month. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, my beautiful Amanda. So Sam, I wanted to you. One of the things I picked up was your 3 R's. So if I can just quickly bring it up, it says they do this with the 3 R's: revise, remodel, rethink. I thought, wow. That is amazing. So, Sam, first of all, can you tell us where this fits in your beautiful, and I must say, I don't know where do you have time for everything, but your business model? And then please tell us a little bit more about that. Thank you.
Yeah, so we came up with the 3 R's: revise, remodel, and rethink. A part of our business, again, is representing your company to the world. We come in and we try to revise your whole company, okay? You had this vision and that vision wasn't working. So now we come in and we're like, okay, let's do a different. Let's look at something different. Let's look at another perspective. Let's see how we can do this a different way. And that's why we come in and we say, okay, we're going to start off with revising your logo. Maybe your logo is not attractable enough to your clients. So maybe let's come in and let's revise that a little bit. Let's do something for that. So now we have clients like, oh, that logo is really attractable. It attracts my eyes. And then we come and we look at your website and then we're like, okay, maybe this is not the website that you want. So now it's time to restructure that, remodel that. A lot of times, with the companies that we work with, they have so much on their websites when it's not easy for clients or customers to come on the website when they're just looking for one thing. They have to go to a bunch of different tabs just to get to one thing. And so that's what we do. We say, okay, we're going to remodel that whole website and we're going to make it user friendly for all your customers. And then that's when we think comes to play. Okay, how are you attracting your clients? Okay, how are you marketing? What's your marketing goals? What's your strategies? A lot of times people don't understand when it comes to posting. It's not just about posting, but it's about what time are you posting? What are you posting? How are you getting people to like your likes? And so that's when we call it rethink. Okay, it's time to really rethink, dig deep inside of you. How do we attract more clients? And then that's when we come up with a rethink model and we help clients get really marketing strategies and things that can really help them align themselves with their missions and goals.
Sam, how
Yes,
old are you?
I'm 21.
Amanda, this youngster is 21. Can you see the wisdom? I love this kid. I love him.
Yeah. That's amazing. I love that you've got the 3 R's. I love having, I don't even remember what that's called because I love the 3 letters too: passion, purpose, and profit. So I love your 3 R's. And it also sounds like it fits right in with the continual learning and changing and being and evolving, right? Revise, remodel, rethink. I love it.
And when I saw this, Sam, I was thinking, there's a lot of older generation, a young old generation, if I can call it like that, that have the products and services, but I actually need some youngsters
Hmm.
to come and rethink, because for many years they have done the same thing. So I think this is a brilliant idea. I believe, that is a strong belief I have. If you have a business, you have to get an intern,
Hmm.
a youngster intern, to come and just really look, especially the social network stuff, because you were born with the computer and the telephone in your hands. It's not like us. Can
Right.
I tell you something, Sam? In South Africa, the television only came out in 1975.
Wow.
We got our first television in 1976, and it was a black and white.
Wow.
And yeah, we are very far behind, but we were not born with cell phones in our hands. The youngsters are. So I think it's important for a company to have a youngster there to help see what's cooking and what can be cooked. It sounds
Yes. Yes.
so.
Yes.
I've
I
got
100% agree.
yes, I've got love this Sam. Oh, Kathy said she loved this Sam. Thank you so much. Sam, while I'm busy talking to you, you are still in the process of learning. And so lifelong learning will only perhaps be part of your life later on in years. But do you foresee that when you finish up with your and I'm sure you're going to get a degree. I'm not too sure of the terminology in the US. So you're getting a degree. So how will you foresee that you will still learn when you're getting older?
Yeah, learning is every single day, even with my business. I'm learning something new every single day. I had a client come to me a couple weeks ago, and I write contracts, because that's a part of my business. And I was writing this contract, and she said, "Hey, I just want to be honest with you. You should change this." And I thought about it for a couple minutes, and I was like, wow, you know what? That is true. I should change that. So I'm learning every single day about new things. And so this education that I'm having is focused on my major, which is sports management. And as soon as I graduate with a bachelor's degree, which I don't know if I'm going for my master's yet, but we shall see. But after I graduate, I feel like learning is happening every single day, that I'm always going to learn something new, whether it's my job that I'm going to. You're always learning something new. I'm always reading books. I teach Bible studies on Saturday, so I'm constantly learning something new about God. I'm constantly learning something new at my job. And so it never stops. It never stops. Education is all around. And you can learn something every single day. It's crazy, especially with Google, and the internet. If you don't know something, you always can type it in on your phone and you can always find the answer. So learning is never going to stop.
Wow, Sam. Giovanna said, Sam, it's so evident you have found your gift. How beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful Giovanna. And then Kathy is giving you a heart and a pray. Wow. Wow. Amazing. I said you are an incredible young man. So, my beautiful Amanda, if I can go back to you, let me see what I have brought in for you. I think you're going to love it, because we're going to talk a little bit more about the lifelong learning. But first of all, I want to say I love your dog called Lemon. I will never forget that is your dog's name. But I also love that you say, oh, Sam, sorry, Sam, it was yours. Let me just go up. Sorry, Sam. Um, Amanda, here you are, here you are. Amanda loves to dance, play piano, take walks in the wood with her dog. I love your beautiful dog, and you called him Lemon.
Yeah.
I think the first time I heard it, I said, your dog's name is Lemon. I'm sure you get that reaction from quite a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. And she is a sweetheart. She's laying here right now beside me, sleeping. I've had her. She is a rescue dog. I've had her since she was a puppy, and the litter of puppies that she came from at the shelter were named after authors, and so she had a brother named Herman Melville, right? And I don't remember some of the other ones, but she was Lemony Snicket. I don't know if you know that author, Lemony Snicket, who's a children's author, and I couldn't think of anything better. So she remains Lemon.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And before I go over to Sam with his something that I found out that was very interesting, I also saw that you actually studied John C. Maxwell and Bob Proctor. What
Yeah,
can you tell us about um, their studies and what did it mean for you?
sure. Yes. So in I'm an infinite learner, I will say. So this topic of education and lifelong learning is something that I'm very, very familiar with and very passionate about. So I am an infinite learner, and so I'm always diving into different programs or thought leaders, right, and following them. So John C. Maxwell is very near and dear to my heart, a leadership um, author, speaker, and trainer, and he's a coach, leadership coach to some of the best that are out there, and I've just so appreciated his. Just his thoughts on leadership, that everyone deserves to be led well, and everyone can lead, and you can lead from the inside out, being you and leading from the inside out. I just want to mention too, one of his books, as you know, one of the things Sam just said too, was that education is all around, which I so believe, right? We can read books and we can be a bookworm and learn things and take program after program, but we also have to remember that education is all around us. Gaining wisdom is all around us, and lots of times the wisdom comes from actually applying something that we've learned in our education. And one of John Maxwell's books is titled "Sometimes We Win and Sometimes We Learn."
Oh,
And
wow.
on the cover, I was looking over because I should have brought the book with me, because because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but he has it crossed out, the lose, because sometimes you learn, right? And so he's near and dear to my heart. So I am a John Maxwell coach, certified coach as well. Bob Proctor in the same vein. Bob Proctor is also such a thought leader, just all about transforming people and transforming their lives, right? And he has also brought in a lot of wisdom around money for me as well, and what wealth actually is. So I very much enjoy studying his materials. And unfortunately, he passed within the last year, but still so impactful in life and for me.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. So I'm sorry, I just had to leave the studio because I had to drop my table. The reason why I struggle to talk is like I feel like I want to faint. So I thought I better sit down before you
Yeah.
don't see me and you only see the. So I'm feeling a little bit better now. So I'm not sure what's cooking. I don't know. Maybe I should not have taken my jersey off. But I felt when I woke up this morning, I felt a bit funny, but I thought it's so okay. So thank you so much for continuing to talk while I'm not there. I really appreciate. So Sam, may I give you this?
Yes.
Sam hosts and produces a talk show called The Johnson's Five. Oh, please tell us about that.
Yes, so that is a talk show with all of my brothers. So I have four other brothers, including a twin brother. And yes, we always get confused by people all the time. That is an identical twin, and people always mix us up, which is okay now. We're so used to it. But I was talking to my brothers, and I'm like, how can we inspire this generation? A lot has been going on with this generation with anxiety, depression, a bunch of different feelings that they have. And we're like, okay, how can we kind of inspire them and motivate them and let them know, hey, we got your back. We understand your problems. Come to us and we can help you. And we decided, what better way just to tell our story, just to let them know, hey, you're not the only one that went through anxiety. I had anxiety. You're not the only one that went through depression. I had depression. And so we decided, you know what? We're going to each tell our stories, 5 different stories in one episode, in one show, one podcast. And it's so inspirational. And so we've been doing it for 5 months now. And so we've just been telling those stories, talking about different things, letting the young people know we're here for you. We love you and we want to motivate you. So that's why we started the podcast. And like I said, we've been going for 5 months strong now.
Wow. Amanda, what do you think about this young man?
Oh my
Don't
gosh,
you
you're
love
incredible. You're incredible. Yes, I love the enthusiasm. I love the passion. I love the drive, and you've tapped into that purpose, and you're going for it. And it's so needed in this world. And I love how you're not just going for success; you're going for significance.
Yes. Oh, I love it. Amanda, you've got just the words. Oh, you are beautiful, my beautiful one. So, Sam, I've got something else.
Okay.
Please tell us about this. Volunteer for the Burns Hill Neighborhood Association, please.
Yes, so I love giving back to my community. And so I started volunteering. It's called the City of High Point. And one of the neighborhoods that I work with is the Burns Hill Neighborhood Association. And I've been working with them since I was a freshman in college. And so about 3 years now going on 4. And so what I do is I help people who are not able to have housing, help them find housing that they're able to afford. I help the young people with youth summits. I do a lot of mentoring. I get a lot of young people who come in and they're like, I need mentoring. I help them with mentoring. We give food to the community. So we have a food pantry. Each Thursday we would give out food, and it's been a life-changing experience. I've never, if you would have told me this my freshman year that I would be volunteering like I am now, I would never believe you, because I'm able to see smiles that I've never thought I would be able to see before. Just to hand food to someone who's so appreciative of it, and to see their smile and to see them want to hug you just because you're just giving them food. It's definitely something that's life changing. We just finished up a youth summit last year where we had over 100 young people come, and we was able to share and inspire them with education, letting them know what kind of tools and resources you need to go to college, what scholarships and grants are out there. Just so much that we was able to do. And so this year I'm honored because I've been promoted to be the youth director. And so I'm so excited because now I'm going to be in charge of putting together the youth summit that my president has always been in charge of. And now I get to step into those shoes and kind of do that youth summit. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I love volunteering. And this is all volunteer. I don't get paid for it. The reason why I do it so much is because the person who I look up to is Mr. Mingo, and he's been volunteering for 17 years. And so if he could volunteer for that long, I said, well, I have to do something about that.
So, my beautiful Sam, the hard classes come out when I've got so much goosebumps, even here at the back. So, my beautiful Sam, you are truly amazing. You are going to be blessed because you are blessing so many already. I remember last year it was last year or it was the beginning of this year. Now, I was still in New Zealand. I
Mhm.
came to you and your mom's podcast as well. So,
Yes.
you and your mom's, or your podcast still going strong?
Yes, we are still going strong. Every Monday at 5 p.m., I host a podcast, another podcast with my mom, where again, we inspire young people, whether it's young adults, daughters, mothers, sisters, whatever it is. We just tell you the truth, and we let you know, and we try to let people know that, we're in this situation because of God. I'm not successful without him. And so a lot of people, we try to let them know, hey, even though you may not believe, that's okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm only in this position because of God. And so that's kind of what we do every Monday at 5 p.m.
Sam, I don't know where you get time even for yourself, but I hope you do take time out for yourself as well.
It's hard. I try to, but it's definitely hard to take time out for myself sometimes. But God giving me the strength. So as long as I get the strength, I'll keep going.
Wow, that's amazing. So, my beautiful Amanda, I am going to ask this same question for both of you, but I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
I wanted to find out, what does lifelong learning means to you, and why is it important in today's world?
Lifelong learning means to me, what's interesting, because I used to think that lifelong learning meant that I was always reading a book, that I was always doing a program, that I was always just taking knowledge in. And it's been more recently that I have realized that lifelong learning isn't just about trying to take more and more and more in. What one needs to do is to also go out and act, and to experiment, to observe, to be interactive with the world around you, with life around you, and to live your fullest life. Right? You can't live. You're not going to be able to give back to the world by sitting on a shelf and reading a book, or sitting down at the couch and reading the books that are on the shelf. Right? And why is it so important? That is because we are all here, each one of us, as unique expressions, unique beings, to come together into the world and leave the world a better place than when we came in. And you only do that by learning, and then being out in the world and sharing yourself and sharing your gift, and perfecting, and not perfecting, but continuing to evolve your gift and continuing to share your gift with the world. And so, yeah, so that to me is lifelong learning, is to continue to change, just as Caroline said, to evolve yourself, and then to share that in the world so that we can make the world a better place.
Wow, I love it. And my beautiful one, I always say you can go on a lot of learning. You can read a book, you can read hundreds of books, but if you don't apply a principle maybe out of the book, or a few principles, then I will not say that you have wasted, because somewhere that knowledge is going to stick, but then you will lose that knowledge fast if you don't apply. You have to apply.
Yes.
So, yes, I love your answer. Thank you so much. So, Sam, are you ready for this question, my beautiful Sammy?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I would say lifetime learning is allowing yourself, as Amanda said, to change and to grow and to learn. I think a lot of times people, when it comes to learning, they don't understand that you need to learn, right? You are not, if you're not wanting to learn, you're not going to learn. And I think oftentimes, and I see it throughout high school and then college, that, we develop habits, especially start out in high school, where we're like, oh, I don't want to go to school. Well, you're not developing your habits of learning, right? Oh, I'm just going to school just because my parents told me. And then that sticks with you, and then you lose that learning aspect. And so I think lifetime learning has a lot to do with allowing yourself to grow, allowing yourself to learn, and to change and to experience things. Um, I played basketball here in college, and so one of the things my coach always tells me, and he's like, I'm not going to coach someone that's not coachable. Right? I'm not going to coach someone who doesn't want to be coached. And it's the same with learning. You have to want to learn. And if you don't want to learn, you're never going to learn or grow. You're never going to change. And so why I think it's important is because you have so much to learn and grow with. A lot of times people think they know everything. I'm 21, I run a business, but I know I don't know everything. I can always learn from something, and I can always gain more knowledge and more wisdom. And so that's why it's so important, because you can know more so you won't make mistakes in the future. My dad always tells me, look, I've been where you've been, and I've done what you've done. And I want you to learn from me so you don't repeat my mistakes. And so that's why it's important learning, because you don't want to repeat the same mistakes you've already made.
Wow. Amazing, my beautiful Sam. So, Sam, I am 58.
Okay.
The last 3 years, I have upskill myself. I've got a YouTube channel, social medias. I can do coding on a website. I can do a lot of things that I never could do before. And my son always said to me, Mom, you are technology disabled. He told me. Last year he said to me, Mom, you know more about YouTube and social media and a lot of stuff that, like the websites and stuff, that I don't know. I said, okay, my son, so are you proclaiming your mom is not technology disabled anymore? And he said, yes, you are not. So, Sam, that day I was dancing if there's no tomorrow because I know a lot of people say there's a certain age that you cannot learn anything. So I get so frustrated with people because I say, start a YouTube channel, do this. No, it's too difficult. But I call him Mr. Google and Mrs. YouTube. And I mean, there's now so many things, Chat GPT, there's so many places in Pinterest. Pinterest is it's a library of knowledge, if I can call it like that. So there's actually no excuse for a person that is older in age that thinks they are too old to learn. What do you say about that, Sam? What will you say to an older person that say they are too old to learn?
I 100% agree with you. I disagree with that statement. You are not too old to learn. It's just about your comfort level. Getting under that comfort phase and saying, okay, I need to do something that's uncomfortable, right? I need to do something that I'm not used to doing. A lot of times we stay in these comfort zones, like you were saying, and you're like, oh, I'm not going to touch YouTube because I don't know how to work that. I'm not going to touch social media because I don't know how to work that. But once you start, you're like, wow, I'm amazed at myself. I'm surprised that I was able to do that for myself. And so I think as soon as we can get out of that comfort phase and go into something that's uncomfortable for us, something that we are not used to doing, then we're able to say, you know what? I did place myself in this position, and now I'm learning, and now I'm doing better for myself. So I think that statement is inaccurate. And I think that if we would just say, it does not matter how old I am, I'm still going to learn. I think that should be definitely the statement.
I love it. Thank you, Sam. I love it. And Amanda, what will you say if it's an older person, an older, young at heart person say that they're too old to learn something?
I completely disagree with that statement as well. And Sam brought up something interesting too. And one thing that he said, what actually my stepdaughter often says to me, that she doesn't want to go to school. And she says it's stupid to go to school because I have to memorize all of these facts that I'll never use in life. I don't need to know all of these dates and facts of history or all these formulas for mathematics to get myself, in life. I want to know how to live life, not how to memorize facts. And what I say to her is, education, school, what you're learning in school is not so much to memorize all of those facts. It's to learn how to learn. It's to learn how to be curious. It's to solve how to solve problems. And so to anyone who says they think they're too old to learn, I would actually say, well, what does learning mean to you? Because I think we're taught that learning is to memorize something and to hold it in our brain. But really, you know what? Learning is being curious. Learning is to have something that you're interested in and go and just observe it, or to immerse yourself in it and to have that curiosity, to just explore it. And I think so curiosity, you're never too old to be curious. And if you're not being curious, you're probably just dead. So continue being curious.
Oh, Amanda, the glasses had to come out. The glasses had to come out. Oh, wow. I love it. I love it. So I just want to say, Amanda and Sam, this was an amazing session. Thank you so much. Amanda, I know I have put in your passion,
Purpose
purpose
and
and profit as but you actually have other golden nugget. So can you please tell us what is your golden nugget?
oh, sure. Yes, my golden nugget is it's the moments, not the money, that makes a rich life.
I love it. Sam, what is your beautiful golden nugget?
Mine is hard work builds success.
I love it. I love it. My beautiful ladies and gentlemen, we had amazing guests today. And then Amanda will also be on my special summit, Love Illuminated 4. Money Does Matters. And it's on full moon. Amanda, it's a full moon that day. It's going to be 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on September the 29th. And we're looking forward to this because we're going to talk about money. Money, money, money. I don't know why the ABBA sings, Let makes it funny. It's a rich man's world. I don't know. But anyway.
It's fun. And money is fun.
Okay, I think I must change my thoughts about that music. So my beautiful ladies, I'm not going to stand today. I'm a little bit lightheaded, but I can still sit, and my two beautiful guests is also going to sit and dance with me. I want to say have a beautiful day. Please look after yourself. Smile often, and let me cue the music and keep on dancing. So, my beautiful Sam and my beautiful Amanda, will you have a dance with me? My beautiful ladies and gentlemen, will you have a dance with me? It feels very strange to sit and ask for a dance, but anyway, I have to do it today. Here we go.
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or squinting in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with love. From butterflies to eagles, oh, there's magic in that light. Sprinkle me with fairy dust, watch me take to the sky. Singing, dancing, soaring high above.
Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Sprinkle